If you play Siamese Mah Jongg using Wright Patterson Mah Jongg rules, do you find that you play the same hands over and over? Try Siamese Force. If you're new to Mah Jongg, or if you already know how to play and want to improve your game, consider subscribing. Click the bell when you do so you don't miss anything. For Siamese Force, I choose categories in advance and force hands in those categories to train my mind to play throughout the book. So here are strips, one for each category in the book. We'll pick 6 and force hands in those categories. I have all my tiles out and they've been mixed, so let's mix these strips up and pick 6. 2, 4, 6. Let's see which categories we're going to force. Hands of honors. Gate hands. Oh, I thought that said gate. Jewel hands. Number hands. Mixed suits. And sequence hands. We are going to play for East and South. Let's roll for prevailing. I rolled a 7, so West is prevailing. As the dealer, we get 28 random tiles. One thing I want to mention, if you're forcing hands, a lot of times number hands and hands of honors share some tiles because winds and dragons are used in some number hands. So keep that in mind. You don't want to have 2 hands that use the same tiles because you could get stuck. Look at all these dots. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 1, 3. We have a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4. We could play maybe little chows. I don't think there's enough honors to play hands of honors. Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4. No 1 crack or 9 crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not bad. We could maybe play look at all these multiples in here. 2, 3, 2, 3. What about if we played double numbers with 2s and 3s? Two, 3, 2, 3. I think we only need a pair of dragons, or winds for that matter. So let's just look at this. Double numbers. We would have 9 tiles towards double numbers. 2 pungs of the same number and 2 suits with a pair of winds or dragons. Then, for the second option, we could play mixed suits, big chows. Look at this. Seven, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, Okay, 7, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, and then we would have options for the mixed suit there. That would leave 9 discards, which is not too bad if you think about forcing hands. So this would be double numbers and mixed suits. I think that's what I would do here. The other thing I was thinking, I would hold the 4 in the south. We have 2, 3. I think I would hold the 5 because we could maybe play Susie Q. And that's a number hand. So that would give us options if double numbers doesn't work, because we could play the 3 crack, 4 dot, 5 bam, or 2, 4, 5. We would have to throw away 2 pair, which is not good, but this gives us options. If you would do something different with this, let me know. But I think number hands and mixed suits is not bad here. Number hands and mixed suits. Double numbers, big chows. I just want to count real quick. So we have 3, 6, 9, 10 towards big chows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towards a sequence hand. So I still think that this is a good plan. Okay. Second random pull. All right, now jewel hands, sequence hands, honor hands, gate hands. Some gate hands use honors, so we might want to try to force those in 2 different random pulls. Okay, I think we should play a hand of honor right here. We could even maybe play something big with those dragons. Let's look at the honor hands. Pages 25 and 26. Dragon Gale, number 74. Double limit pung hand. 4 pungs and a pair of winds or dragons. We have 3 pair. We would need 1 more pair, and then we could call on the pair to win. 1 more pair for a potential pung. Okay, the other one is Dragon's Breath. Pungs of each dragon, pung of 1 cracks, and a pair of east winds. I would hold that. Dragon Wick, number 75. 3 pungs of dragons, 1 pung of owner prevailing wind. West is prevailing right there. Dragon's Breath. No. Dragon Wick. That's a triple limit hand. 3 pungs of dragons, 1 pung of owner prevailing wind, and a pair of any other wind. That's what I would do here. Either Dragon's Breath, number 73, Dragon Gale, number 74, or Dragon Wick, number 75. That would leave these down here, and of course those. So we have Hands of honors here. We have gate hands, jewel hands, and sequence hands. All right. We do have 1s and 9s in BAMs, but they are not the right suits, because there is a hand called confused gates, number 36 on page 21. 111 in one suit, 999 in a second suit, 2 through 8 in a third suit with one tile paired. Maybe we should give up on dragon's breath or one of those dragon hands. Use the 1 here and the 9 here, because look at this sequence. All we need is an 8 dot, a pair, another 9 BAM, and another 1 crack. And this would leave us with 10 discards. But we have a potential triple limit hand here. And then this would be a single limit hand probably, maybe a double limit if it's concealed. The other option would be to hold the 1 dot in hopes of getting a 9 dot and pairing them up and playing heavenly gates, which is 111 and 999 with a sequence of 2 through 8 and 1 tile paired in 2 through 8. So there are some potential gate hands here. I think I would just hold all the 1s and 9s, because there's also little gates, sequence of 1 through 9 in one suit with 1 tile paired in 2 through 8, then 1s and 9s in each of the other 2 suits. That's little gates, number 37 on page 21. That leaves 8 discards. That is not bad at all. Gate hands and honor hands. Right there. Very exciting. If you would do something different though, write it in the comment section. Now we need to force jewel hands and sequence hands. Let's roll for prevailing. I rolled an 11, so that would be 1. 1 east is prevailing. We need to force jewel hands and sequence hands. Sequence hands. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a good sequence right in there. Sequence hands. Jewel hands. We're not going to need these. Now, let me put these up here. Because there is news lineup. News lineup is number 10 on page 18. Sequence of 1 and 9 with news and 1 win paired. We need a 2 BAM and a 3 and a we need a 2 BAM and a 4 BAM. Those can go away. News lineup, sequence hand. Up here we can do a jewel hand. Maybe 9 discards. Let's just look at jewel hands. I don't think we can use all these. Okay, ruby, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. That would be cracks and reds. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. We couldn't use those or that. Or we could do garnet, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. We're in between. That's terrible. Really bad. Okay, let's see if we can do this another way. Maybe we could do a sequence for cracks and use the jewel hands with the BAMs instead. So let's put these back in order. Oops. Okay, let's look at those numbers again. Oh, look at that, a pung of 4 dots. Oh my, okay. We're forcing hands here. This is what happens. Okay, so jade, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. No 2s, 6, 8. Okay, that's not going to work. Emerald, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, I think that's pretty good. 3, 5, 7, 9 for garnet or emerald. That would be emerald. Single limit pung hand. We have 2 pair in there. Obviously, a lot of work has to be done here, but you can call for tiles. Then up here, we would have to get rid of these to play a sequence hand here. News with cracks. So look at all these discards. This was definitely the most difficult. I think I would hold the cracks because we could maybe even play like a pung chow in here. Maybe what we should consider instead of, let's see here, jewel hand, sequence hand. Yeah, I think sequence hand, jewel hand. That's what I would do. So that leaves us with 10 discards, which is not too bad if you think about forcing hands. It could be better, but there. Sequence hand, that's possible. This jewel hand is a long shot. We would have to draw really well to fill that in. Let me know what you think about Siamese Mah Jongg for Wright Patterson rules, and also this force concept. I think it's a great way to learn the whole book. It forces you to look at all the different categories in the book. It's funny how sometimes you pick your favorites. I have my favorites. I like all of them, really. But I tend to forget about date hands, and sometimes I forget about gate hands. I've been playing jewel hands a little more than in past years. I think I shy away from them because they're specific numbers. But this exercise really forces you to play categories you might normally avoid. Give it a try yourself if you have a set at home. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, consider subscribing and click the bell when you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos. Between now and the next Siamese Force for Wright Patterson Mah Jongg, may all your picks be keepers.